tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside, it's hot. Inside, it's roasting.
And what I say, you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Oh, what a punch! He just misses with that jab. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Catch and shoot. Counter shot with the right hand. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Exchange punches. Neither man really defending themselves. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He parries that right jab away. This round could go either way. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
It's no secret who has the advantage after that. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Both men step back for just a moment. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
This is easy for us to say and comment here at ringside, but those guys can see what they've got to do. I understand there's a lot of pressure. I understand there's some guys that are just naive or inexperienced, but just give them a break. Give them a little time.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. He just misses with that big right hand. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Perfect counter shot. There, Joe Louis in trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Left counter scores. And he misses with that jab. Big right hand just misses. These two are the... Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Nice offensive display landing that left counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. See it now, ride it out. Go out there and finish him. He's fine. Don't let him come back. Make him stress him like first time, man. Right.
There's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. He fails to score with that left hook. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then. Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
We'd like to see more jabs. Either Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. On her right. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Now go into the Lord. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too. This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Man really defending themselves. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. And a counter left. He misses with that jab. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Beautiful counter shot. Through the hook, didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Big swing and a miss. Counter left hand there. And they get out of the way of that left hand. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go, it's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
That counter shot lands. He gets out of the way of that left hand. And he just missed with that left jab. Counter punching. Good left counter that lands. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch the...
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's... They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Both men step back for just a moment. Great counter right hand there. When are we going to see? Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. This next round is going to be... There's the bell to start round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Counter right hand again. This with that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn. Unlucky to miss with that jab.
fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. Good counter punch. So that left lands. Nice counter shot. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That left counter was perfectly timed. Just misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. A huge momentum swing. Here comes the 10th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Perfect counter lands. A swing and a miss with that jab. Not much accuracy being displayed. Both of these fighters swinging wildly. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Nice counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over them eyebrows, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Men step back for just a moment. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter. Left counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing. Let's start 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Big left, but doesn't score with it. Beautiful counter punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Hey, those punches add up. Right hand does not connect. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Who thought we would have made it to 12? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch, counter punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Neither man really defending themselves. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.